Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to another Let's Play with author J.P.Edgar, where I play some games I never really played before. Today we are continuing our journey with Resident Evil 1 via the Resident Evil Origins collection. So, without wasting any more time, let's get going, huh? Let's get going. Let's get going. How's everyone doing today? How's the chat doing today, huh? It's been one of those days. I feel like I haven't really relaxed much this weekend, and I don't know. It feels like I think that this is going to be like one of those busy weeks, busy weekends. So hopefully tomorrow I can relax a little bit, rest. I don't know. I'm feeling just exhausted, just beat. Long days, long weeks. So let's see. We had quite a bit go on last time around. I'm actually still all caught up on the uploading of the videos too. It doesn't happen very often anymore nowadays. So. A lot of stuff go on, um, but we are now underground. We're working on these discs. That's right, because there were 3 drives. Oh, and there was that fuel thing, that we need to do as well. We need to grab the canister, fill it up, then slowly walk our rears back. But we took care of all the mobs, so we should be able to theoretically um, like go to and from wherever we need to go without any problems. We just need to find out where we need to go. So let's start with, where is the fuel? Um, I think we need to deposit it just to the south. So let's go over here. No, yeah, we need to. I think we need to go over here. I think this is where the thingamajiggy is to pick it up. Oh, there's also a red room that we're going to have to explore here soon enough to figure out what's in there, and that is through here, but I don't think that's where we need to go. Well, let's check it out. Let's see. I need to figure things out. I don't quite remember. I probably have it jotted down somewhere where I need to go. What is undone? Yes, no, this is looks like ammo, probably shotgun ammo. And I don't have any room in my inventory, so I can't really do that. Where? All right. So, where do we need to go? Let's see. First off, let's check out our recap real quick. Oh, I don't care about that. My recap's on another system. I can't really do the full-on recap. So, I have to remember. We are in trouble. Let's well, let's start checking out some of these rooms, huh? Let's start checking out some of these rooms. I don't remember where the fuel is. I don't remember. So let's check out the left-hand room first. I think that's going to be the X-ray room, but then let's check out the right-hand room. So I think this is the X-ray room. So let's find out. This is, yeah, the X-ray room. So it is not hither. We must there go. What? What does that even mean? We also have the 3 thingamajiggies. I suppose we could start doing that if we actually find any of the consoles while we're here. So, oh, we also have this zombie. He'll probably pop up here shortly. Oh, there's the fuel right there. Go figure. So, yeah, there's that. Is this yeah, here's one of the security things too. So this is like a twofer. This is a twofer. Use. Uze. Beep. There we go. And we have to take care of this. And then we have to slowly make our way we have to slowly make our way via tank controls all the way back to where this needs to go. And this is to the south of the save point somewhere. Where? I don't quite remember. So we'll figure things out shortly, right? We'll figure things out shortly. But we cannot run. Last time around, near the end, I said, you know what? What's going to happen? And I ran, and we found out. Like I said, I took care of all the mobs, so we shouldn't have any creatures or monsters to worry about. Let me adjust the camera a little bit, bring it down. I don't think that really did anything. That way I can lean against the desk and you can still see me be a dork. It's this way. But yeah, so no running. We just have to slowly walk. I could possibly use the D-pad, not the D-pad, the analog stick, the left analog stick, and just have a slight forward, but a slight jolt or jerk or twitch or anything like that will make you run, and I'm just not gonna risk it. I'm not gonna risk it. I'm just gonna use the D-pad, slowly walk, slowly walk. Now, it's either in this room or the one to the south. We just need to figure out which one it is. We just need to figure out which one it is. And this is gonna go straight to a door? Yeah. But there's a loop to the right, so we'll just go that way, see if we can't find something. See if we can find something. All right. Okay, there's a hallway back here. Let's check it out. So it's either going to be where we need to go or one of the computers. So either way, I think it's going to be a victory for us. I hope it's the fuel. That way I can run again. And it looks like the fuel. All right, now, what did that do? I have no idea. Well, now that we have space, let's go pick up that shotgun ammo before I forget about it. I hate to miss out on the precious shotgun ammos. The prime object for defacing the zombies. Is it here? No, it's through here. Yeah. So there's two more we need to take care of. I had the information in my notes because as I was doing the editing on the previous video, I was making notes on where the computers were, so I didn't run around aimlessly trying to find these silly things. But me, being smooth-brained, forgot to transfer the information over to something that I can actually access. And it looks like I can actually push this against the wall and still have access to the shinies to my left. There we go. Yes, I would love to take the shotgun shells. And that makes the room gray, or green. So it's gonna put in that bullet, that slug, and here we go. And here we go. All right, so now we gotta find those two computers. Let's check the slide room. The slide room is up over here. No, the slide room is not up over here. Regardless, let's just check up over here, see what we can see. Something might be there. I have no idea where I'm going anymore. I'm just kind of winging it because I just forgot. I forgot. Yeah, this is the room where I thought I was going to be using the data disks, not the room for anything else valid. But we were able to unlock the doors from this room. So this is the small security room, I think it was they called it. So not where we need to go. Not where we need to go. So what is our next step? I suppose we could go. You know what? Let's go to the right, down the hall. We'll kind of go back slightly the way we came. And we're going to be going to the door to the left. Just kind of check it out. That's the X-ray room. And I don't remember if we checked it or not. We kind of glanced in there when we had the fuel, I think. Or when we were looking for the fuel. But either way, let's just kind of check it out to see if there's a computer in there that we can access. I don't think so. Because they were semi-obvious when I was walking around. So unless it's right here, which I already checked, it's not it. That is not it. Bollocks. Bollocks, I say! Alright, so that means they have to be this way. I do know all 3 machines are on this floor. That's all I know. So we know it's not going to be in that room. And we know it's not going to be in this room right here because that's where the ammo was. So let's check out. Wait. I remember one of them being in one of the vent rooms where the door was rusted shut. So we might have to go through the vent room, which was, I think, the one we just exited from. Well, let's check something out real quick. Let's check. That's right. This is the elevator. Is that what powered on? Okay. We're going to skip that for now. But let's go. Let's see how we can, if we can figure out where we can go crawling through some vents. I think that's where we need to go next. And I think that is through here. That sounds about right. Yeah, that's right. We had to hop on hither, and then we squeezed through there. Here's where we saw some grasshoppers. Let's see if anything's here. This is a door that is rusted shut. Yes. I remember. But there's no computer here. However, there should be a computer hither. Should, not will. Here we are. Here's number 2. All right. And that is now 66.66 repeated percent of that door being opened. Now what? Is the next one going to be at the far south side? Well, let's go check it out. Let us check it out. Because the worst thing that's going to happen is no. We just kind of walked over there for nothing, which is what we're going to be doing anyway because we don't know where we're going. So let's just kind of do that. After we get the last security code, we'll take care of some inventory management and save because last thing we need to do is kind of die. Because we have the elevator unlocked and eventually, very shortly, we're going to have that 3 security system thing unlocked as well. I do recall the very southern side being the self-destruct, which is making me doubt if I should be going there at this time. And hopefully it'll give me the option to not push any buttons or pull any levers, Kronk. Pull the lever, Kronk. No, that's not here. Wrong lever. All right, so let's continue down here. Nope, let's continue down here. There we go. There's that door. There's the portal of portalness. I remember going to school for the first time. This is like my first associate's degree, and here we are. Okay. Now, what does that do? It makes us go to the safe point. So, I was going to school for my associates, and I had a laptop that was really expensive. Now, when I say that, um, anyone who knows computers, especially when it comes to the processing power over time, if I tell you the specs, it's going to be a joke. So let's just say, back in the day, it was like a $3,200 laptop. But it was mainly for school. But I was in 3D software at the time, so I needed a powerful system, and I needed something to take to and from school. So this laptop was a thing. It was a Dell 5150. Yes, that's the reason why I got it. I'll continue the story shortly after I put some stuff away, do some ding 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 ding. All right. And do the Save. It was a Dell 5150. The relevance of that is null. But I just thought that was funny that I had Dell 5150. But I went into combustion and created a 2D particle effect, transferred it into a PNG, no, a GIF, that's it, and created a background for my windows where it looked like this portal going into a void, like a black hole for my desktop. It kind of reminds me of World of Warcraft when going to the Outland. The second one, what the heck? What expansion was that? It was the first expansion. Outlands? No, not Cataclysm either. Either way, it's the one where you go to Outlands, where the load screen was basically like that archway with the portal. That's what my backdrop was, but it was all 100% custom made by this guy. And I overheated the crap out of the computer because there was a lot of processing power to make such a detailed GIF as my background on the computer. So when I tried to run something, it chugged away. It chugged away because I was using all the memory for that. So now when I found that out, I stopped it. But the 5150 had heating problems anyway. Doesn't seem to be getting into power. I just fueled it. I guess that wasn't what that was for, right? So, but yeah, the 5150 had major heating problems. I had a heating pad to blow extra air into the cooling systems on the bottom of the laptop, which got ridiculously warm, but it wasn't enough. I made sure that there were no like dust particles and clumps of hair or anything like that in my computer. It just wasn't enough. The 5150 just kept on overheating. So the 5150 did what you expected it to do. But I kept returning it to Dell saying, hey, I'm having problems. Oh, let me see if I can't. Looks useful. Pull it? Yeah, let's pull it. Pull the lever, Kronk. Pull the lever. So I sent the computer in so many times for repairs that they just gave me a new one. Not a 5150 because I knew it was a lemon. It was a refurbished pseudo equivalent. It was the original 5150. I think had a 3.2 gigahertz processor, whereas the one they sent me had a dual core 1.6. So the general equivalent, but with the multi-threading, it was able to process things a little bit easier and quicker without power or heat, and it was very nice considering what I had previously.
Jill?
Chris, you're alive!
Of course I'm alive. Jill, there's something big going down, and I don't think we're part of the equation.
I have to get you out of here. Ugh, it won't open. Wait, I'll be back to get you out.
Okay, no sightseeing though.
Tell you what, I'll give you another try after that read. Okay, no sightseeing though. All right, so there's a locked door. Interesting. Interesting, interesting, interesting. But that laptop, though it wasn't the greatest, it kept me going through many years of school, even when I went to San Francisco to start working on my degrees down there. Because I had an old Gateway desktop that I kept upgrading and modifying and stuff like that to the point where it reminded me of what show was that? I'll get to that shortly. We're going to fiddle around down here. Give me a second. I got to think of the show. I think it was Futurama. It was Futurama. Okay, so it reminded me of the episode where I can't believe I forgot it was Futurama. I can't remember the guy's name. It's the Jamaican guy who does the limbo. My gosh, I'm gonna slap myself if I don't figure this out. Give me 1 second. Futurama. Hermes. It's Hermes. That's right. It was Hermes. So now I'm going to get back to my original concept. So it reminded me of the episode where Hermes had to get a cybernetic. But he's like, this looks better than what I had, man. And they started to get another cybernetic, another cybernetic, and another cybernetic. And Zoidberg saw what was going on. He's like, I'm going to save all my parts to my friend and stuff like that. He started rebuilding Hermes from all of his discarded parts. And eventually to the point where, what point is Hermes like completely rebuilt? Because everything was computerized, and then eventually, like 100% of him was replaced. But Zoidberg was like, I rebuilt your body back from your scraps. So basically, he kind of like had that full loop. That's kind of what my Gateway desktop was, because everything was replaced. It started off with the RAM, and then it went to the video card, then the hard drive, and then the power system, then the cooling, then the processing, then the motherboard. It just kept getting upgraded. So the only thing that was original was the case, and that was a system that carried me through, I think, half of my bachelor's degree down there. Half my bachelor's degree, because then I converted it to a server as I rebuilt a new system. So, all right. There's no power to the main elevator. Start it up? Sure. And this is the self-destruct, right? Yeah. So, yeah, that's kind of what my computer was when I was going through school, was a gateway that was Frankenstein left and right to be something completely new, and a laptop that constantly overheated and had to give me a refurbished, like lesser version that is pseudo equivalent. Yeah, that was my college computers. You know, considering the processing power required for to render the scenes I created. Oh man. So I used 3D Studio, 3ds Max when back in the day, like version 3 and 4, no, 2 and 3 or 3 and 4, something like that, before it was acquired by Autodesk. And that was my primary software. It had a very unusual system, but the particles were exponentially better, especially when they came out with a new particle system. I don't remember what it was called. Much better than Maya, the Maya particle systems. But I was using 3ds Max, and I was playing a game called Warcraft 3. You know, Zarg Zarg. I love that game. I love that game. But
Jill,
Barry,
you could have at least waited up for me, you know?
let's go.
you're not going to question about the elevator? So, the opening cutscene was made in 3D Studio Max, and I was like, my mind was blown away by the detail, the lighting, the quality, and the rendering and stuff like that. Like Blizzard Entertainment really outdid themselves, in my opinion, on the cutscenes. So, wait, was that a battery? Shotgun shells. That's more shotgun shells. This is a very ominous sign where it gives me 2 things of shotgun shells. Where am I going? But yeah, that was done in 3 Studio Max, and I was just in love with the software. I loved it. I had so much fun modeling.
Wesker!
Thank you, Barry.
Well, what do you know?
Oh, don't blame Barry for everything. I hear that his better half and 2 lovely daughters will be in danger if he doesn't do everything I tell him to.
See, he's being coerced into doing it.
Wesker, you're pathetic.
Yes, he is.
Oh, you shouldn't worry too much, dear. You'll be free of all this anyway.
Why eliminate stars?
Believe it or not, that's Umbrella's intention.
You're just a slave of Umbrella.
Smart girl. But I think you misunderstand me. The things you mention are nothing. I'll burn all of them along with this entire laboratory. Barry, go up on the ground and wait there.
Barry.
You gotta love Barry. He must really be afraid of Umbrella.
You and Umbrella took his family. You bastard.
KO.
Umbrella? Well, I used some carrots and sticks to cow him, but it had nothing to do with Umbrella. I just used Barry for my personal interests. Though both you and Barry seem to think I was following Umbrella's orders.
What? What are you planning?
I guess it's time for show and tell.
I knew he was a douchebag. I knew it.
It's magnificent.
For the sake of this thing.
You know, I hate goodbyes.
Barry!
Forgive me.
No, you're not to blame. It's Umbrella and Wesker.
Even if it meant my family, I couldn't bear turning my back on my friends again. Shit!
So we still got Chris locked away.
Damn it!
Click. He's gonna be out of ammo.
Jill and Barry together. In hell.
Wow, you're just a terrible
You want a piece of me?
script and everything.
What? Premature.
What? That's what you have to say? What was that? What was that?
You viral cultured freak.
So Barry has this big old gun. And what does he do against a creature like that? He charges him. All right. But now I have. This is no time for that. How do you know? You might be a. Oh, I got a loop here. But still. What a pathetic way to die. He's holding something. Observation note. The discovery of the G virus was in fact 21 years after the administration of the P virus, or whatever, the prototype parasite, which we had delivered from the laboratory in France. In France, was delivered to the sample specimen. Whatever, right? The sample specimen took in the parasite without showing any signs of adverse reaction. A lack of reaction was an unsolved mystery. But now everything is clear to me. The prototype parasite was incubating in the sample specimen's body for 21 years. Then, from that incubating state, from the prototype suddenly mutated, evolved, may be more appropriate to describe it. The observation gave me much more insight than my research, though further modification and testing, I was able to derive that method to create the G that surpassed the performance of the T. That was the breakthrough that would change the history of bow wows in history. I can't wait to see the look on Alexia's face, or Alexia's knowing face, when I finally announce my research, but unfortunately it'll have to be a few more years to verify my findings. So we are now in a boss fight, and we don't have our big bada booms. We could electronically locked case of emergency. So we could just start shotgunning the face. But I had the big bada booms specifically for that reason. Should I just start? I guess. All right. Can I push the triggers? Okay. So we're going to be equipping the shotgun, not the shotgun, the big bada booms, so we can effectively take care of that creature. Not a very imaginative design of the creature either. It's just basically a human with an outside heart and a giant middle finger. Very similar to the Resident Evil Zero boss, but less imaginative. And just like Resident Evil Zero, like all the bosses or all the mobs here are just zombified animals. Rather unimaginative. The only thing I've seen that's relatively different would be the maybe the grasshoppers. Everything else is just here's a dog. You know, kind of yawn. So we are going to be taking care of the that boss. So we're going to equip the big bada booms. I don't think we're going to be needing the shotgun or the pistol or the magazine or the knife. But we do have to worry about the key for Chris. Let's hold on to a first aid spray too, just in case I decide to smooth brain it. But maybe Barry will have the key. So that way, when we save his piddly butt, we'll get the key, save Chris, and GTFO. Yes. Doesn't seem to be getting into power. Oh, I got to get the power first. So I got to do that first. And that's fine. It's not going to take too long. I just have to wander around aimlessly trying to remember where I need to go to turn on the power to get to the things to berries. Or we're also going to have to equip the big bada boom. In preparation H to battle the middle finger. So. And they are right. I don't know where they're at. Last self-destruct mechanism. No, so that means it's right here. Here we go. There we go. Yeah, Wesker, what a d-bag. Just what a d-bag. Ever since I saw him in Zero with his glasses on at night and inside, I'm like, you're a d-bag. And after the conversation that we overheard through the door with Barry and the unknown individual, I knew Barry was going to be manipulated into doing some unscrupulous things, such as, well, everything he's probably done. But he did not, he being Barry, did not kill Enrico? I think it was Enrico, because of the boots. Because, especially in this cutscene, you can definitely tell Barry has a brown overlay on his boots.
Jill,
Barry,
you could have at least waited up for me, you know?
let's go.
Right there, you can see the brown. And all the boots for the person that murdered Enrico was all black. And I think it was Sunglasses himself. I think it was Sunglasses himself. But we're still leaving Chris behind, and that's not making me feel too good about it. I just think I was pretty thorough in my searching. I don't think I missed anything, so I think Barry or somebody is going to have the key on them. We're just going to skip. We're just going to skip. We're just going to skip. We're just going to fire. We're just going to get hit twice. We're going to go through the loop. Kind of bait him over hither. Miss. Miss again? Really? Pick up these notes real quick. That sounds like it was a good shot. All right, Barry.
Barry! You're okay.
Jill, sorry. That was careless of me.
Yeah, it was.
Wesker,
He's gone.
first, let's just get out of here.
Really? If he makes a returning, I hate Wesker. He's annoying in every sense of the word. Everything about him, his character design, his scripting, everything about him is just annoying. Machine used to compile experimental data. Like, poor character design. Poor scripting. Panel used to release emergency electronic. Oh, sure, let's do it. But we still haven't found a key. Let's see if that electronic lock issue. Monitor standing creature definitely looks one of the creepiest things I've ever seen. Let's see if we can go back now. Yeah. From 0 to 1, Wesker's a tool.
Wesker must have sent it off. Let's hurry.
He only shot him twice and he got backhanded. He has enough energy to set everything off and run away without anyone noticing? No, I call shenanigans. But first we gotta go to Chris. But it sounds like this is basically the end. Man, they are in a hurry. You can tell because they're not moving. All right, so let's go help our homie out. So I had the Magnum that I never used. So, but if I run into anything, I can big bada boom their face. So we'll at least, swing and a miss, and that's going to be out of ammo. See, if Jill actually learned how to shoot like a special forces person would, she would stop missing the most obvious things. I mean, she missed the big guy from like 2 paces away. Yeah, I am going this way. I have to do these again? Oh, that's right, Lisa. I went back, so I actually didn't see Chris. Oh, no. So is, okay, okay. So I'm wondering if Barry actually had the key, and he's like, he doesn't know about Chris, so he just kind of ran away. Oh, we'll find out shortly. And if not, we'll just have to reload. We'll have the Magnum this time. We'll have more Healy stuffs. By the way, what's her health at? Her health is currently in the laboratory. No cautions. I'll move on just a little bit further. The lock is released. Man, Chris is Special Forces too. He didn't even bother to check the door.
Jill,
Chris, you're okay.
glad to see you are too. Anything on Wesker?
We'll talk later. First, let's get going.
All right, so now we have Chris following us, right? Let's give him the big bada boom, and we'll take the Magnum, and we'll just get things going. Or he has a little dinky pistol. He has a dinky pistol. Can I talk to him? No. Can I give him anything? No. All right, so let's go do some minor inventory management, just really quick stuff. I want to get the Magnum out. I want to get some more health out. So, yeah, I think we're in the final stretches of the game, assuming the cutscene doesn't prevent us. Oh, he's just going to run away, so we don't have to worry about him either. Oh, check it out. There's something in there too. It's red. I have to go. Oh, why? Why do you plague me like that? Why do you plague me like that? I bet you the place is going to explode now because I'm too smooth-brained to let it go. But I have to see what it is. I have to see what it is. The bed is covered in filth. Ugh. Surveillance camera. Can't tell. This shotgun ammo. That's it. So, Chris, Special Forces, has shotgun ammo in his cell, and he couldn't break out of here? Come on! What? Come on! Shenanigans. This is dumb. This is so dumb. So dumb. I mean, every show, every video, you can talk to a standard army person, not even in Special Forces, and say, hey, you're locked in a cell and you're given 6 shotgun shells. What do? They're not going to say, I'm going to sit in the bed of filth. No. No, no, no. No, no, no. This game. This story, this scripting. Everything about this. All right, so let's just use that real quick, get our health back to fine. We're going to do some minor inventory management. We're going to pick up our Magnum, our rounds. We're going to pick up the shotgun because we have enough ammo for it. And we're going to pick up a couple of our wonderful mixed herbs there, just in case there's poison, and this is going to be strong enough to raise our health from danger to fine if need be. And now we have the end game loadout. We're going to see how things turn out. Well, where do we need to go? Where do we need to go? Up? Down? Let's see if we can check out the self-destruct down here. I don't know where to go. I suppose I could have looked around to see if I could find out where I need to go prior to engaging in the middle finger. I don't know. Because the voiceover says deactivating and releasing all locks. So that could tell us. That's it? That's all you're going to tell me? So this isn't it. But that tells me that if I were to have walked around, I could eventually find a door that requires power that it didn't have. The only one that came to mind, as I recall, was the cell where Chris was in and the elevator, which we powered on. So I guess we need to go topside. All right, let's just do it. Let's do it. So at some point, I suspect I will die because the place is going to explode. I took a lot of time wandering around, picking up dropped items, going through my inventory, and this and that, this and that. So am I going to take the elevator? Or am I going to... I don't think the elevator is going to do it. So I should probably go up the stairs. How do I get to the stairs? The stairs is this way. Here we go. I think this way. This is going to lead me up to the stairs. But where are we going to go from there? Are we going to get a... maybe we might get a cutscene to help us lead us on. Because who knows? I just don't know. Alright, where am I going? I guess we're going to turn left. And go down this hall. And this is where we got more inventory. So I suppose we could have done the inventory management here, but it's not like we knew, right? But let's just move on. Let's just move on. Go up this ladder. Where's this going to go? I don't know.
Come on, hurry!
Oh, I guess that's where we need to go. So we're going to be going to the door to the left. We have the Magnum. We have the Big Bada Boom. We have 2 health mixtures. I think we're going to be able to do whatever we got. We're getting more stuff here, but we have no room. I think all that is irrelevant. Well, maybe the shotgun ammo, because we had the shotgun ammo. That way we have 35 shells in case we decide to smooth brain with all of our ammo. I'm running out of fuel. What kind of helicopter does Brad have? What kind of fuel system, what kind of power system does that thing have? We've been here for a while. We've been here for a while. Can't carry any more items. Because I can't drop anything. There. Fuse unit. All right, so what would have happened if someone had a very similar loadout to me but didn't have any consumables? Let's say they had the pistol and the knife. They had to use all the ammo to pick up something. Oh.
Damn it! We're almost there! Jill, you just get in contact with Brad.
No!
We can make it. Jill, ladies first.
Then why aren't you going?
Would you let me have my moments too?
All right. We'll rendezvous at the heliport.
That is unnecessary. Once again, unnecessary. Everything about this is unnecessary. Implausible and unnecessary. I like how the timer's still running even though I'm still in the elevator. We take the signal rockets? Oh, how convenient. I guess I'll examine these so I can pick up the signal rockets. Signal rockets. Oh, not examine, you smooth-brained son of a... And here comes Wesker. So what's probably going to happen is Wesker's going to pop out of the shadows and try to go into the thingamajiggy.
Jill!
You made it.
Special Forces is right. What kind of Petery BS is that? Man, this thing is a spitwad.
Jill, use it! Kill it, whatever it is!
I don't have this space. Oh, I have the space now. Will you take the rocket launcher? I guess I get a rocket launcher. From 3 different camera angles? It was that drastic? Alpha Team's finest. Most certainly not. Most certainly not. Most certainly not. So this is a forest fire now. Again. I'm surprised Barry lived. I really am. So the sheer amount of impossibility, even for the sake of just getting lost in the story and the world and just not like suspending my disbelief, is just too much. It's just a lot. And I bet you Wesker lives. I bet you he's going to pop up in future episodes or future games of Resident Evil. Even though that ridiculously large explosion would have destroyed everything, no, he's going to show up again. Why? Because plot armor. He got shot twice with a high caliber or a large caliber handgun. Got backhanded by the middle finger, and he's going to live. I know it, but Barry survived. So I may be wrong. I may be wrong. What's with the grenade launcher just spit wadding it? It's just dooey, just kind of going nowhere. What is with that thing? Uh, I don't know if that was the hit point for not the hit points, hit point, like the contact point, the collide, the impact point for all weaponry. Very similar to the plant boss, but no, because a plant boss it literally missed and hit the back, so that wasn't it. But it's just a patooey. I fired enough and it hit. You know what I'm disappointed at? And this is also my fault. I'm disappointed that I never used the Magnum. I never used it. I was preparing for a large, massive fight, and that was it. And I didn't even notice. I mean, I knew it was probably going to be one of the last fights, but it was a disappointing last fight. It wasn't difficult, especially when you were given a rocket launcher. A rocket launcher. Where was that? You
Jill,
promised
you're doing a
me.
fine job.
You promised me a flamethrower, and you never delivered. You never delivered on the flamethrower. I got the closet key. A costume? There are costumes? I didn't know there were costumes. Whatever, just override it. I don't care. Because we saved Chris. That was the big thing I was looking to do. We saved Chris. So. Yeah, I guess we're done with the game. Hmm. But that was Resident Evil 1 on the PS4 via Resident Evil's Origins Collection. If you enjoyed the content, like, subscribe, notifications, spit grenades on the floor, whatever YouTube wants you to do nowadays. Check out my website, JPEdgar.com, for my blog, my books, whether they are softbound, digital, or even audiobooks, and my stream schedule, because my stream and my Let's Play, they are two separate channels. Links will be in the description, and the stream schedule will be on the website. So, thank you very much for coming in. More ridiculous to come.